Another thing we want to talk about is just the vision for AGS is that it would have a financial contract associated with it, which would really allow AGS to step to the forefront as, defining the spread between the U.S. Gulf Coast and Asia. If you had an AGS versus Murban or AGS versus some other Asian grade that people could establish and hedge. Also, AGS versus ice Brent or dated Brent going into Europe. Where are we so far on a financial contract? And I guess, what do you think about this argument that we could get a financial contract more quickly because so many of the elements of AGS already exist and there's already a trading history for those?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That is key. And I've been with Argus 12 years now, and I've seen the launch of multiple financial contracts based on Argus pricing over the years. And the process is usually the same. When you have a new price, there is a requirement of some historical pricing before an exchange can make the decision to launch a financial instrument. And traditionally that could be anywhere between 3 to 6 months, depends on demand. Sometimes the industry wants these financial instruments very quickly. Sometimes people are willing to wait a little bit longer, but traditionally an exchange needs to have some history just to see what the liquidity looks like, just to see how many participants are, what the volumes look like, how the price behaves over a period of time, et cetera, et cetera. In this case, it is very different, and there is good reason to think that it could happen fast because, well, first of all, we already have 3 months of AGS, or pretty close to it. Be by the end of this week, we'll have three months of AGS. But also, we've had WTI Houston pricing that goes back 5 years. We've got WTI Houston FOB pricing that goes back 2 years. So you have all that history, and these are some of the main components of AGS. So you do have that history already there. There is already a contract for a futures contract for WTI Houston. So the exchanges know that price very well. So yes, that could help expedite the launch of something AGS related, given that those prices are part of it.
I think it's maybe also worth pointing out that every actively traded financial swap on the Gulf Coast settles on a volume weighted average index. And so it helps, I think, that Argus AGS is a volume weighted average. So very much in the same structure of what has gone before in terms of financial contracts.
Oh no, absolutely. And while AGS is a unique price in what it combines, the methodology is similar to that we use across the entire Gulf Coast, which is daily volume weighted average of all the transactions reported into Argus.